Alright, so the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center, now that Sheila Schultz has had some time to talk to the staff. Maybe she figures out how to give us the jade carving.
Chaco Canyon Cultural Center.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew calling.
Hey.
Hi, Nancy. It's Sheila. Well, we racked our brains. Finally, one of my staff came up with the original box that the carving was packed in. The piece was encased in a tight foam cast to prevent damage during shipping. I'm not sure how much good it'll do you, but I can send it to you if you like.
That just might work.
Henrik left Beach Hill as his forwarding address, so I know what to do. I'll send it express.
Thanks a million, Sheila.
Thank you.
Good luck with your investigation.
Cool. So basically, that is going to be used in order to make a cast of the carving. Right? Right? Well, if you don't know, I'll show you that later on in the game. Prudence Rutherford. Finally, let's call her. 7279. Oh, it's Prudence Rutherford, the wealthy socialite who has a jade necklace.
You have reached the villa of Prudence Rutherford. As you may have heard, the sanctity of my home has recently been violated. If you've reached this recording, it means I've gone to my quiet place. So please, don't leave a message. You are welcome to try back another time. If you are calling about the Corn Growers Ball, rest assured that the show will go on as scheduled on the 9th.
Oh, her voice is a little different in this game than it was in the other games. Oh, I guess it's a bit too late to call her. Okay, so let's try about noon the next day. Aww, that's no fun. You see, I'd been practicing my Prudence Rutherford voice, and now I won't get to use it because the voice is slightly different. 555-7279. Okay, let's hope she's here this time.
You have reached the villa of Prudence Rutherford.
Ooh,
As you may have
okay.
heard, the sanctity of my home
I
has
must have made a
recently
mistake.
been violated.
Hmm.
If you've reached this recording, it means I've gone to my quiet place. So please, don't leave a message. You are welcome to try back another time. If you are calling about the Corn Growers Ball, rest assured that the show will go on as scheduled on the 9th.
Okay, this is what I forgot to do. Franklin Rose. He knows Prudence Rutherford. So we need to call him before we call Prudence. I think that's what I did wrong.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
This is Nancy Drew, calling for Franklin Rose, please.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, you must be psychic. I was just getting ready to call you myself.
Oh, really? Why?
Yeah.
I feel I should apologize for the situation that's going on at the museum, dear. I really did think we were setting you up with a nice little internship, a breather from your casework. But instead, it looks like we've fed you to the lions.
Well, in all my travels, I still haven't found a mystery-free zone, Mr. Rose.
Yeah.
Speaking of travel, I got a postcard from your father in Ouagadougou. Apparently, Burkina Faso has become the cultural darling of West Africa. He must be having quite an adventure.
Oh, I probably should have done this a bit of a while ago, because Joanna said to call Mr. Rose.
Yes,
There was a note about it
he
at
was
Nancy's
going on to Kenya to
workstation.
try to
I
pick up
should
a
have called a
safari.
long time ago.
Anyway, what's on your mind, Mr. Rose?
Yeah.
Let me be frank. Joanna Riggs has been in the doghouse with the board for months. Her thirst for acclaim has led her to gamble the future and the reputation of Beach Hill time and again.
Uh-oh.
Now that we've lost the Pacal Carving, one of our most notable pieces, well, she's just got to be stopped.
Don't you believe she's genuinely concerned about the welfare of the museum?
Yeah.
Good intentions are no substitute for integrity and sound judgment, Nancy. Look, I've got a client waiting,
He's got
Nancy.
a point.
What we need now is for you to take up the slack. I've spoken to the rest of the board, and we've agreed that the best thing is to put you in charge.
What? Oh, no.
Oh, Mr. Rose, I'm not qualified to be a curator. I don't have experience.
Maybe not, but you are the best qualified detective I know, which is just what we need right now. We're counting on you to catch this thief red-handed. Ha ha.
Oh.
Just kidding, kiddo. If you can get the Pacal back, we'll see about giving Ms. Riggs another chance.
Red-handed.
That seems fair, doesn't it?
It's a deal, Mr. Rose.
Bye, kiddo.
Okay, so basically you were supposed to do that earlier. I keep doing things out of order in this walkthrough. I'm sorry. But basically now Nancy's in charge of the museum
Jackson and Rose. How may I
because
direct your
Joanna
call?
Riggs
I'd
isn't
like to
there.
speak to Franklin Rose, please.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Rose is out of the office. Would you like to try back later?
Sure.
Thank you for calling Boswell, Jackson and Rose.
Oh, okay, fine. Doo-doo-doo. Let's skip an hour and then call again. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, 555-1441. Because we have to talk to him about Prudence Rutherford. Because he's going to call her, and then we're going to call her.
How may I direct your
Oh
call?
no,
I'd like
what?
to speak to Franklin Rose, please.
He's
I'm
not
sorry,
there?
But Mr. Rose is out of the office.
Oh.
Sure.
Thank you for calling Boswell, Jackson and Rose.
Okay, I'll try to skip ahead to the next day. Do-do-do-do-do. And, if going to the next day doesn't work, I think I know what the problem might be. Like I think I said earlier. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, wait, that's not the right phone number. Like I think I said earlier, this game is kind of weird with the phone system. Sometimes you can't call from this phone. You have to call from the
I'd
phone
like to speak to
that's
Franklin
at Beach
Rose,
Hill.
please.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Rose is
I don't
out
know
of the
why.
office. Would you like to try back later?
Sure.
Thank you for calling Boswell, Jackson and Rose.
Okay, so let's try calling Prudence Rutherford. 7279. And if that doesn't work, then I guess that's a sign that we have to go to the Beach Hill Museum and call from their phone. And it doesn't work. Awesome. Okay. Off to the museum we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, ooh, let's see if there are any packages for us. We should have a couple of packages. Do-do-do-do-do. Here we go, here's one. Okay, so this is the one for Henrik. The one that we ordered on the radio. So we need to make all these characters look cross-eyed. Ah. There you go. And here we go. We've got the Copan Fool. And there's the you just found the jade carving music. Okay, now phone calls. Now let's call.
You have no voicemail.
Cool, let's call Franklin Rose from this telephone. I think that's what you have to do.
Boswell, Jackson and Rose.
Oh, come on. Why is he
I'd like
not
to speak to
there?
Franklin Rose, please.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Rose is out of the office.
Ooh.
Would you like to try back later?
Sure.
Thank you for calling Boswell, Jackson and Rose.
Okay, maybe I'm supposed to visit Henrik. I'm not sure what's happening here, folks. Let's try visiting Henrik. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. And if this doesn't work, I'm really gonna have to... Oh, hey, Henrik's here. Cool. Maybe Henrik's memory has completely returned, and that's what we have to do now.
Good afternoon, young lady.
Henrik, I received a note from your friends in Copan.
Oh, that's
I got
it.
the
Okay.
Copan Fool key. I still need the Pacal, though. How's your memory?
The tomb. Nancy, I hid the Pacal carving in the replica of the Pacal tomb at the bottom of the temple exhibit. Huh, now how did I think of that? And another thing, you'll need to get past that computer quiz. Sonny set it up with an impossible question. No one knows what Pacal was afraid of, but Sonny was petrified of the Coata Mundi. It's an ornery bandit with a narrow snout and a long ringed tail, much like a raccoon or a polecat.
Okay, so that's what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to pick up the package from the that you ordered via the radio and then talk to Henrik. Okay, that's what you were supposed to do. Gotcha.